Hi everyone, welcome back. How are you? I'm sorry I'm like a fraction late. I was getting my snacks. And I was doing some criminal investigative work. So I've been a very busy bee today. So how are all of you? I hope you are doing good. Welcome back. I am frankly a little tired today. I'm not doing too bad. I could be doing a lot worse, but I had a rough day yesterday, so that's kind of the vibe. Not due to the team lead meeting. The team lead meeting just didn't happen. So that's fine. I'm not going to complain about that. The less I have to talk to her, the better. So, but yeah, it's just in general. So, anyway, oh my God, I'm tired too, keeping this streak going. Not the streaking. 25 stream streak. Impressive, Silver. Impressive. Anyway, welcome back. How are all of you? I hope you were doing good today. Are you guys getting ready for spring? I know that the groundhog said that there was going to be 6 more weeks of winter, and I believed it, but now I'm starting to have my doubts. I mean, I know y'all just got snow. That's more than what Silver has, so Panda just showing off. Only at 33. You know. Tonight's snackies are a little bit different. I have a handful of grapes and I have 2 Andes mints. So that is tonight's snacking choice. So, and I have hot chocolate. No, I have a peach juice tonight. I wanted to mix it up. I've been having a lot of hot chocolate lately, so I wanted to take a break and mix it up. It's only 22 to 23. Yeah. So that's tonight. Anyway, hi Silver, how are you? I hope you're doing good today. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Hi Panda. I hope you're doing good today. Welcome. Yeah, so I did not have my team lead meeting yesterday because she just straight up canceled. She didn't even play about the concept of like moving it. She just canceled it. And you know what? You're not going to get any complaints from me. Like, I guess I must be doing pretty okay if she's just willing to just, I'm like month and a half now. I mean, like, yeah, I'm nervous that she's going to come back and be like, oh my God, your numbers are all terrible and we hate it. But like, you know, that's a future Amy problem. This is exactly like how I felt at my previous job when they constantly threatened us with like cutting the program because we weren't doing well enough, but then they didn't do it for like 3 years. So, you know, Andes are really good. I've always loved Andes. I feel like lately, as I have been doing my new food changes, it's interesting how I've craved different kinds of like ginger a lot, or mint. And those do help with digestion. So I think it's kind of, oh, hold on. I need to open the YouTube stream. Give me a second. I need to make sure that I have that open so that if there's a chat, I don't miss them. Hold on. I always forget. But yeah, anyway, I have a couple of Andes every day after lunch at work. It kind of helps me, like, my stomach settle because I have a half-hour lunch break. So I have to pound my food to get it down in time to go back to work. And so I have a couple Andes every day after lunch break, and it does, I genuinely think, help my stomach, you know, a little bit as I have to get back to work and stuff. So they're good. You're on your laptop, so you can actually watch multiple streams this time. Did you get your laptop fixed? I know you said it was going to be a couple weeks, but you didn't know how long. Is it fixed? Congration. If so, congration. The internet's a little bit more stable. The internet just sucks here in general, so I was going to be slow, but at least my laptop doesn't cut off every 5 minutes. That's incredibly relatable. I do, in fact, feel that one. I feel like we have Spectrum here. I feel like, you know, you mentioned it not long ago in general. Oh, I haven't checked general all day. Oh, yep. Like 30 minutes ago. Yeah, I hadn't checked it. So, they new battery and fan and replaced the thermal paste. Yeah, there's things a little cooler to touch. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. I hope it lasts. I know that that kind of stuff is kind of a pain to deal with. So I hope it's fixed for good this time, or at least for a decently long while, because I know it's kind of an old laptop. But I'm glad at least you've got it back and it's working somewhat. That's good. That's a good sign. So right now, I think the music is coming from the neighbors, from the boy. Don't be rough on laptop coon. Listen, you have to understand that's just kind of how it is with laptops sometimes, especially when it's your sole gaming console. Because back in college, I've told this story before, but I used to play all of my major games on my MacBook. So I played like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood on potato quality. I played Stardew. I played House Flipper when it first came out in like 2018. I played it on my laptop and it was so hard on the laptop. I literally had to elevate the laptop's booty on, like, I had to elevate the laptop on stuff, usually on like one of my like school binders or something, and hang the butt of the laptop off of the lift of the the lip of the binder, so that the fans could have ample room to blow, because it was so hard on the laptop to run House Flipper that it just about bust into flames. But that was a MacBook, so they're not really designed for that, but boy howdy did I make it work. My beloved MacBook, he's like over 10 years old now, and he's not really working very well anymore, but he lasted a good 10 years before he started going down. I named him Jarvis. Have I told you guys this before? I name all of my electronics after famous robots. It's a thing that I do, that I've done since I was a kid. I'm aware it's kind of stupid, but it kind of is funny to me, so I do it. Anyway, all of my phones have been named Gig, G-I-G, after a famous robot from a Hot Wheels kids movie I watched growing up. And then my MacBook was named Jarvis, after Jarvis from Iron Man. And then my current streaming PC is named Noel, after a famous robot from the Adventure Zone podcast. I just do that. I just think it's fun. I don't know. I just think it's fun. So I just do that. Maybe I'll be naming it after AI sooner or later. Who knows? But anyway, that's just kind of the vibe. So you have yours in a laptop cooler. That's smart. I didn't know those existed. You're already one step ahead of me. Don't be rough on laptop coon. The same as with Varka. Well, listen, I still can't believe he came home. We'll talk about that later. I can't believe he came home so early. I'm actually kind of, I wasn't planning on pulling for him yet. I was planning on waiting on pulling for him. And I was gonna pull for Columbina first, but I was like, let me just pull a little bit. Oops, there he is. So, I guess he just wanted to come with me. I don't know. Hydrate. I don't have any water yet. Give it like 3 more minutes. And I'm gonna get up and get my peach juice, and I'll get my a water with it. I got my snackies, but I didn't get my water yet. But I will put that one in the bank. Should I make hot chocolate? Yes, do it. 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 Do you guys know what meme I'm talking about? The like Emperor Do you guys know what meme I'm talking about? The Emperor Palpatine do it meme. If you don't, we can watch it, and I will watch it when Panda gets back. But do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like the Emperor Palpatine, like do it, 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 do it meme. Do you know that one? Internet brain rot brain. I know. Listen, that's something that I've sat here and thought about. I know. I often quote FNAF for Chica of I was the first. I have seen everything. I know way too many. I have way too much internet lore in my brain. And it's largely useless except for when I stream. So, Parcel and horse racing, maybe AC will join. It'll be a 3-way tie. Listen, okay. I have made my decision. I've actually already made my decision. The game's already bought. So, I have already made my decision about what game we're playing. I have decided. Silver, did you vote? It's okay if you don't want to. I just was like, do you have your voice in there before I make a final choice? You don't have to if you don't want to. I was just like, I didn't remember seeing your name, so totally fine if you don't want to, but I didn't vote. I was waiting until the end. I have already made my choice though. But what would your vote be before you planned on sniping? Were you planning on sniping whichever one was losing? Or were you planning on adding to the one that was winning? I have already decided, but I'm just curious to know what your choice was before I formally announce which one I chose. These are some giant grapes. Yeah, no team lead meeting yesterday. I'm doing fine. It depends if a tie was taking place or to create a tie for the Amy Chaos. Okay, well, give me a second. I'll yap a little more at work, go get my peach juice, and then I will officially declare who is the winner. I'm sure you guys can probably already guess, but yeah. No team lead meeting yesterday. She just canceled it. Whatever. I know I've been averaging about 130 calls a day, and I have been averaging 7 to 9 sales. I think the thing that's a little bit tougher about opportunities though, like the particular like sales queue I'm working in, is I don't really know how their like conversion quality works. And basically what that means for sales jargon is that if you sign someone up to do the sales process, whether or not they actually make it through. It's essentially a metric to be like, did you pick good leads to sign up, or were you just sending over anybody and ignoring the obvious faults in them? And then like, you know, did you do your job and vet them properly? Like, you know, or did you just send over whoever, even if they weren't good quality? It's a little harder with opportunities because sometimes people will just keep telling us to call them back, and we just keep scheduling them for callbacks over and over and over again, and then they don't pick up the phone. So that is a little bit tough. So, and I know that I was low on my quality or like my conversion before I was working this queue, so I don't really know how it's going to go now that I'm working it. I can already tell that some of the people that I scheduled didn't pick up the phone, and I don't know if I'll be faulted for that or not, basically. So I do have to talk to my team lead about this, like, eventually it has to happen. But I'm assuming I must not be doing too terrible if she hasn't talked to me in weeks. So that's where I'm at emotionally. So, but like calls numbers, hitting out of the park. And then like sales, I'm hitting it out of the park. It just, like, I'm not making commission, but whatever. As long as I'm in the green zone, I'm fine. Listen, I want to do good at work, but I don't want to be a high performer. I never have wanted to be a high performer. I don't want to be a high performer. I want to be a good enough performer. I don't want them to expect things from me, but I also don't want to be so bad that I'm in danger of getting fired. You know what I mean? That's always been my goal. So how many sales this week? I think it was 9 today, 8 yesterday. I think somewhere around 8 on Monday. It's about 8 a day, vaguely. Okay, here. Let me go grab my juice. I'll be right back, and then we can get into, because it's almost 20 minutes live. We'll get into the stuff. Give me 1 second. I'll announce the winner in a second. Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, my old creaky chair and my old bones. Oh. Interesting. Auto mod caught the spam bot this time. That's new. It said it was an auto mod beta feature. That's interesting. Ugh. Hold on, I must get myself situated in my crappy old chair. Okay. Are you satisfied with being a good enough streamer? Well, streaming is a career I want to succeed at. Sales is not a career that I want to succeed at. So, like, I want to pass. C's to get degrees. You know what I mean? Streaming is an art. Sales is a paycheck. You know? Anyway. Okay. So, official announcement. I'll probably say it again at the end of stream too, just for, you know, people who haven't been here and everything. Official decision on which game we are playing starting next week. Starting next week, we are starting our new game with spring. It's Parcel Simulator. That is my dun-dun-dun-dun. That is my official decision as far as next week goes, is we are going to do Parcel Simulator. That will be taking over Animal Crossing slot. So, we haven't played, but I do hear y'all on your desire for horse. That your desire for horse has been heard and is being listened to and is being added to sort of the immediate docket for when we need another game to pad out our gaming experience. So the desire for horse has been duly noted. There are many horse games out there that we could play. So I will be keeping that in mind for the near future, for what we want to do and everything. But anyway, Parcel Simulator won. It was tied. I do appreciate that. But no, Parcel Simulator did win. I have purchased it already. It's already downloaded onto my computer, so we are starting that as of next week. We haven't played a real sim game in a long time. Like, I do, I count trucking sim as a simulator game, but it's not like a management sim. You know what I mean? It's like a driving sim, right? Like it's not like a you manage like your store or your thing or whatever. It doesn't scratch that like sim game itch. It's a driving sim, which is still fun, but like we basically haven't played a simulator game, I think, since Supermarket Sim, like 2 years ago almost. So I miss playing simulator games. So we're going to play some Parcel Simulator. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun. You're right, Silver, that it's not very long. That is kind of by design. So to kind of give you guys an idea of like the vibes. So I did today start work on our spring overlay. I'm kind of vibing with the theme I've got going on. So I'm kind of happy about it. I didn't know. I was a little tired. I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to do an extra overlay this time. Or I was like, I think the outfit, we'll see what outfit I end up going with, because like, I'm busy and tired and I don't always have the spoons to like, whenever you're like, you know, like having to dig around on the internet for free assets, that takes more time and energy than you think it does. It's fun, but like, for context, I'm designing a new outfit like once every like 3 months, which is very quick. That's a very quick turnaround. Like, it's fun, which is why I've been doing it. But like, it's a lot of work. And so it's kind of just been me being like, I'm a little worn out. So like, I didn't, we'll see what outfit I end up going with, but I did have an idea for the spring theme. I did work some on that today. So I'm very happy about that. Just to kind of, I guess, like let you guys in on my process. Actually, do you guys want a sneak peek of the spring theme? I don't know how much you care, but would you like a sneak peek? I can show you guys a sneak peek should you want one. Also, I'm gonna take a sip of my juice. I know Silver did a hydrate earlier. I just didn't have a fluid. You're back? Good. With hot chocolate. Fantastic. Fantastic. This The juice does taste normal. I just ate a mint beforehand, and that's why it tastes weird. I'm like, why does it taste like... It's because I ate an Andes mint before I sipped it, and it tasted strange because of the mint flavor. Anyway, I started working my spring theme today. To kind of get an idea of the way my process works. You guys know how I have my stream schedule? And then I have my overlay. I actually usually start by designing my stream schedule first, because that's like a lot more concentrated of like a space, and I don't feel quite so overwhelmed by it. And then I will quite literally take the assets, because I do all this in Canva. I'll take the assets from the stream schedule and I will bring them over into a space to do the overlay, like the stream overlay. And then I kind of build it from there. So I was working on the Canva one today, or sorry, the stream schedule one today. So I am slowly chewing my way towards working on our spring overlay. So that's fun. Yeah, we're going to start. So we basically have from March until May, and then like June, July, August is when I tend to do our summer theme stuff, right? I have some games I want us to play this summer, or some game ideas that we could play this summer, depending on how we're feeling. And so we basically have like 3 months until the summer. So I wanted a game that wasn't like, either it wasn't super long, or it was something that's really easy to pick up and put down, if that makes sense. Like, so like Animal Crossing is kind of easy to pick up and put down. You can kind of come back to it whenever you want, and you don't feel super pressured to like keep going with it. Like whatever we were playing, like, you know, either short or alternatively like something that we could like come back to in the future if we like swapped off to go do some summer stuff. Also, like, at some point, Witchbrook is going to come out. I don't know when, and we will most likely play that when that comes out. Like, I don't know when exactly it's coming. And like, I know Loftia might be coming out this summer. So we have some stuff that's kind of like on pause that we're waiting for. So I've been kind of trying to like work around that. So I think Parcel Simulator is a good option for that, to kind of fill that gap a little bit. Also, I also hear y'all's love of Animal Crossing as well. And I will say, I was doing my dailies today in Animal Crossing before stream. I was running around doing that. I still have a lot of inspiration for my island, so we're not going to stop playing Animal Crossing. I've never really like 100% designed an island before. This is like the closest I've ever gotten in my life of playing Animal Crossing, frankly. And so I feel like we're gonna pop back in with Animal Crossing sometimes. Like, we can do a big fish and bug hunt where we go through and like hunt stuff. We can work on some like, hey, today we're gonna work on the desert section of my island. So we'll probably have some like scattered Animal Crossing streams too that we'll do, because I have been feeling quite inspired with that. So like, we're not going to abandon Animal Crossing completely, but I think Parcel's just going to be our like filler for now. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun. So next week, new game, new overlay, new outfit. It's going to be a bop. If I can get that all done by next week, we're going to find out. I hope so. I want some new sound alerts too. So that's a lot of new. It's springtime, baby. Things are changing over. It's like 75 degrees every day here in Georgia now. I'm sure we're going to have a couple cold snaps again, but I kind of think I'm kind of getting the vibes that maybe the coldest cold is over. Don't stop there. Go with new job too. Listen, I did do some job hunting over the weekend. I haven't started applying yet. I've been doing some market research. And I think I have a pretty good idea of what type of positions I'm going to be going for. So I just, to be like so honest, which I'm sure you guys like know some of this from, you've seen me go through it, but like job hunting is really hard for me. I get incredibly anxious anytime I job hunt. It's just not an easy thing to do. But, part of that, I think I processed this weekend, is that every single time in my life I have job hunted, it has always either been while I have been unemployed and frantic, or at a job that was actively murdering me and not paying me enough, and I didn't know how I was gonna pay my bills, basically. And so most of the time throughout my not basically all the time throughout my, you know, adult working experience, job hunting has been very traumatic and stressful. I've never job hunted casually before. And like when I say casually, I don't mean like I'm not going to take it seriously. It's more just like I'm not like actively crunching to try to get a new job as fast as possible. I'm trying to take my time and find a position that I really like and will like really serve me in my life personally. I don't really know what that's like. I know that ideally that's what you do when you're an adult professional, is you kind of job hunt casually when you can, so that you can always kind of see what's out there and like see if there's better offers and stuff or something that fits your like lifestyle better. That's just a new thing for me. So it's kind of a new experience. So I'm actually taking it seriously versus like mass applying or frantically spamming until I find what I want. But it does take a toll on me, which is why I haven't been rushing into it, as I've been trying to go about this a different way than I have in the past. So not that my previous efforts have been unsuccessful. It's more just I gave every ounce of any energy I had and then collapsed immediately afterward, which I can't really do because I have a current job that's already very tiring and I have to like factor in daily life with that. Also, I don't want to do anything stupid with how scary this job market is. I don't want to hop to a new job and then like, God forbid, have them rescind the offer or something. Like that's not what I'm looking for, because it's happening to a lot of people right now. So that's the tea. So, although I'm hopefully doing taxes this weekend. We're going to find out, but that is my plans. Anyway, like that's my plans, is to do taxes this weekend. We're going to see if that happens, because I have a bunch of stuff to do this week, but I gotta pay bills on Friday. I'm a little busy. Just a tiny bit. So it's already March. I honestly can't believe it's already March. This year feels like it started yesterday. I actually genuinely can't believe that 2 months are over. It has gone by so freaking fast. Like last year, I felt like dragged so much. This year's just like boom, 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 boom. So anyway, it's the vibe. When's the next Miss Amy PTO day? Next week, next Thursday. I already have it approved. She proved I was like, heck yes. So I feel like sometimes I worry that I'm taking my PTO a little too back to back. But at the same time, if I don't take it this frequently, I actively crash out. So it's probably better for me to take it frequently versus crash out. So that's the mindset I'm going with. But I have like 3 days worth of PTO saved up. So like I've been being smart about it. I'm not using it excessively. I just, you know, 1 year you could barely talk on stream because all the work. Yep, I know, right? My throat still hurts, but I've gotten a little bit more used to it. So, but yeah, so there's that. I had a bit of a wild day yesterday. So obviously no team lead meeting. My work day was pretty chill, but, I had to run out after work because there had been some stuff I had forgotten about at the grocery store. So I had to go pick it up and get some, like, I'd also, like, one of our work lunches didn't turn out right. So I had to get some other stuff for the work lunch too. So that was kind of a whole debacle. Going out after work to get stuff from the store should be so easy, but it's such a pain around here. Like, it just really is. So I still stretch. Thank you. If you see me wiggling around, it's because I'm trying to stretch in between my shoulder blades. God, that's where I get the most tense all day, sitting at a desk. I shall sip as well. Because of traffic? Yeah. Poorly's a designed parking lot. The new Kroger is terribly designed. They remodeled, and it's an awful layout. The floors are slippery in there, so you have to like walk really delicately, and then it's also really busy. Like I did go more like at 6 o'clock versus 5:30 straight up, and that did help a little bit. I did get some of my precious onigiri, but this time it was way too spicy. It gave me a stomach ache. I split it with Kaylin, so that was good, but it was like they put so much spice on there. It was like a spicy crab onigiri, and it was so I was like, ah. So I just really need to bite the bullet and make my own onigiri. So I've been getting onigiri from Kroger because they've been starting offering it at the sushi spot now. The Kroger I prefer to go to never has it. Thank you for the subscription, Panda. I know it's now that you're on a laptop, I can sub. Go away, ads. Thank you, Panda. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. It really does mean a lot. 10 months. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, so they have my preferred Kroger, they never have the onigiri in stock, like ever when I'm there. Like every time I've looked, they don't. I went to a different one last night, the one closer to me, that's like 5 minutes down the road from me, to go pick up the stuff that I had not gotten at the store. Like they have it, but it was so spicy, but I'm always looking for it and longing for it because I love it. So I just need to make it myself. I had got the onigiri molds and everything. I just need to make it. I just, it's a bit of a process, but I just need to probably bite the bullet and just do it. I have PTO next week. So I really honestly probably should just like make it on Thursday, because the appeal of onigiri is you can make it and then leave it sitting in the fridge for a couple of days. Like you can you don't have to eat it fresh. You can wrap it in saran wrap and then like keep it. So I just need to bite the bullet and just do it. So I might do that next week. We're going to find out. But Amy's Adventures in Cooking. So anyway, onigiri, if you don't know, is the little triangle like rice balls from Japan that they have like usually stuff in the center of them. Like you can have like nothing. It can be just plain rice. You can do like, my preferred is like shredded, the imitation crab, shredded imitation crab. They can do pickles. You can do like pickled stuff in the middle. You can do mayo tuna, like put a little like mayo with the tuna and kind of like have a little bit of that tuna mayo. You can have whatever. I prefer a little bit of protein with my meals, so I'll be definitely doing the shredded crab or the tuna mayo for sure. But not terribly expensive to make, and they're shockingly filling. So I do like that about it. A little bit of furikake sauce on top. Seasoning. Why did I say sauce? A little bit of furikake seasoning on top. You could use a little soy sauce if you want to dunk it, but they're really good. Do you meal prep with your dinners, like burgers or breakfast? Well, okay. So that's kind of a long story. So basically, I don't meal prep until the day of, but I also tend to pick meals that are very quick to make. So like this week's lunches was chicken salad on like lettuce wraps with grapes. So the chicken salad I bought pre-made, so you just assemble. So on my lunch break, I'll just take 5 minutes to slap down some lettuce leaves, throw some chicken salad on it, cut up a few grapes and stick them on there and then go. If there's more prep to it than that, like today, we had one of my other favorite lunches right now, which is wraps that we put barbecue chicken on. We put chicken tenders on and then do like barbecue sauce on it and some lettuce and some like sliced onion. I made the chicken today myself. I was able to throw it in the oven while I'm working because I could pop up for like 2 seconds and go toss it in the oven. I had Kaylin's chop the onion last night, so we have that like pre-bagged, and then we just assemble it and pop it in the microwave if we need to heat it up. So that's kind of usually how we go. If there's any like major prep I gotta do, I do try to do that on like the nights I'm not streaming, like Tuesday nights or Thursday nights. Sometimes like whenever we're doing, like I like to do the PF Chang's beef and broccoli mix on rice as one of our options, like the pre-made beef and broccoli. So I'll do the beef and broccoli the night before while we're eating dinner. And then like, I'll just leave it in the pot and let it heat up while we're eating dinner, and we'll throw it in a Tupperware. And then I'll make the rice the day of, because that's just more convenient, honestly. So that's kind of how I handle my meal prep. It's like that. So I try to stay away from heavy, and like Kaylin's food that she makes also at night for dinners. It's very much like dump in the oven and leave kind of dinners. We don't have the spoons for a lot of meal prep right now. And also we really have to shop for groceries on Sundays. I was trying to do it on Saturdays for a while. I just don't have the energy. I need like a day to recover after the work week. And I try to get out earlier on Sundays, but this job tires me out so much. I prefer to shop Sunday like early afternoon, like noon to 1. That's my preferred grocery shopping time, but this job is too tiring, and I don't have the energy to go that early because I have to make the list too. So I have been going around 7 o'clock at night on Sunday. So we just go bring the groceries home, eat dinner that we picked up from Trader Joe's, and you know. Are you tired mentally or physically? Honestly, both. It's really both. This job just wears me the heck out. Like, This is maybe me talking shit a little bit, but when I was doing market research about some of the other job positions that I'm looking at, because they will also be kind of KPI driven as well. Which if you don't know what KPI is in corporate speak, that's key performance indicators. That's basically how many XYZ things are you doing an hour? Are you taking this many things an hour? Did you process this many things successfully? What was your quality rate? That's what KPI stands for. I'm looking at going into another KPI driven job, but it will be not on the phone as much, which is what I want. And someone was talking about the fact that they're like, I'm worried about hitting KPIs. And they're like, listen, they're like, if you're not hitting KPIs, you should talk to your manager or your coworkers. But they're like, you should also look at the department, because if the whole department is not hitting KPIs, then the KPIs are unrealistic. Like if the whole department's not hitting numbers, then the numbers they're setting are unrealistic for just average work day. But they're like, but also if everyone's not hitting numbers and they're not getting fired, then it means that the numbers are kind of more of a suggestion. And that's kind of what I'm doing with my job, is that they want us to do 10 sales a day and 150 calls. Actually, frankly, in some areas, they want us to do 15 sales a day and 150 calls. And it's just, they also want us to spend 70% of our time on the phone, in spite of the fact that we have to note take thoroughly on each account. And also we often will be like opening up an account and it'll be like, we've talked to this person 18 times and we have to talk to their power of attorney and we have to talk to their doctors. And like, when I'm going to call this person with no context, I have to read like a ton of notes to know what's going on before I hit call. So, basically unrealistic, but I try to hit them as best as I can. It's just a lot, you know? It's just a lot. Isn't Miss Amy's daughter no challenge too great? Fuck no. Miss Amy's motto is work smarter, not harder. That's Miss Amy's motto. Also, my other motto is never whole ass what you can half ass. It depends on how much you care. Like, you gotta learn to prioritize. Some things you do need to whole ass because those things matter to you, but it's better to half-ass something than not do it at all. And that's something I've had to learn because my parents demanded perfectionism of me my whole life, and it kept me from doing anything because I was always like, I was letting the what's the term? Letting like perfect get in the way of the good or whatever. Yeah, no, that's been a big adult life lesson is you can half-ass most things and it's fine. You don't have to be perfect at everything. You should save your energy for the things that really matter. So, also, I do give more 100% in job environments where I feel like my work is appreciated. But modern capitalism doesn't really tend to appreciate our work, if you get my meaning. So... Or like if they do stuff that's appreciative, sometimes it comes with strings. Like when they gave us our $2 raise over the summer, which was amazing and a really big deal for me at the time. They were like, we're giving you guys a $2 raise for free. And I was like, oh, why? And my whole department was like, oh my God, you guys are the best. I think you're amazing. And I was like, okay, I sure hope there's not a catch. Turns out they changed up our whole phone system and introduced the dialer and like made them way stricter on like being demanding about their metrics like right afterwards. So I'm like, no, there was a catch. Like you don't get that kind of stuff for free. Not in capitalism. I'm sorry, you don't. You just don't, right? Like you'll know if you're working for someone who's going to give out freebies, and that's not one of them. So. And notice the neighbors. Oh my God. So the other reason that yesterday was insane for me, I had to go out and get the stuff that took way more energy out of me than I wanted to. And then they both have been loud the past couple of days, especially yesterday. And the problem is I can't tell if it's the boy next door being loud or if it's the freaking neighbors down the street being loud. We call them drug dealer house because for a little while, the people living there like did high-key give off drug dealer vibes. So like they've been super loud, but like last night, oh my God, I'm pretty sure they started playing music. So it wasn't so loud that it was like shake the walls loud, but it was loud enough that I could hear their music 2 doors down. So that's too loud. You know what I mean? Like if you're playing music 2 doors down that I can hear. And the thing was, it was quiet, quote unquote. But the problem is they started playing it at 2 p.m. yesterday and they played it until 9 p.m. last night. So when I'm telling you I was going insane, I'm not kidding. Because it's one of those things, right, where it's like, okay, it's not that bad for like a couple of hours. But by the time you're going on to like 6, 7, 8 hours, I actually felt like I was going insane. Like I had to use my wonderful noise canceling headphones and that was the only thing that would help. But like they're a little bit bulky, so they're hard to lay in bed with and relax. So I like couldn't really fully relax properly because of the stupid, oh my God, actually going crazy. Like, and tonight the boy was being loud. So I'm just kind of like, if it keeps up being this bad, I am going to report them. I know I should have reported them a long time ago, but it's like now there's 2 people. I was telling Kaylin eventually when we move someday, I like, as long as I can do it anonymously, I do want to like roast this place in reviews. I want to be like, this isn't a quiet neighborhood and the management isn't doing anything to help. Because God knows I can't have been the only one complaining. I'm just saying. That's been a consistent problem around here. So, like, I don't remember this being this much of a problem in my previous apartment complex. So, the girls next door still laying up. They were driving me crazy for a little bit, but now they've stopped. But I also think that one of them had changed out her car. She used to have a car that looked like Kaylin's car. And then now there's like a silver Honda parking there instead, which is not what she had before. And I can't tell if like, sometimes I see a man getting in and out of it as well. So I can't tell whether or not she's got like a boyfriend or if that's her plug or what. But is the boy still doing YouTube ads? As of right now, no, I haven't. I would assume he probably was doing TikToks more than YouTube, but I haven't seen him do it in a minute. But he was like on that train for a second. So, you know. But I'm excited about Parcel Simulator, you guys. I think it's gonna be fun. I hope it's fun. I really enjoyed watching Sips play it. So I'm hoping that we can create an absolute feral level of spaghetti. Also, I've wanted to play a game that had like conveyor style gameplay for a while now, but I wasn't sure which one I wanted to do because Satisfactory is my favorite when it comes to that, but Satisfactory would not run on my computer. It's just too big. So like, you know, I'm hoping that like this has conveyors, but I don't think it's nearly as like computer taxing as Satisfactory would be because it's an enclosed space and it's fairly simple. So I think it's gonna be fun. You chose Parcel because of him. Actually, I'm kind of surprised that y'all chose Parcel. I'm being really honest. I think personally, I did not vote because I didn't want to swing the vote. But personally, my 2 votes would have been for Coral Island or a Sims Challenge. That was actually originally my 2 votes. But when y'all voted for Parcel, I was like, you know what? You know what? I'll take it. I honestly was down to play any of the games from that list, which is what part of the reason why I made it. And y'all, that's just the short list of stuff we could play right now. I have so many games I want to play. We're going to have to decide this summer what we want to play. Do we want to play like Water Park Sim? You know, or also I have been sort of like keyed on to Raft lately. I always knew Raft existed, but Raft recently had its like final story update. And I do feel like Raft would be a wild experience. So I've also thought about Raft as well. So there's a lot we have so many options. And that's not even counting games that are coming out. So, and also like Power Wash 2. That's just simulator games. Like, there's another game that I want to play with you guys. I don't know if you've ever heard of this before. It's a very niche indie game. It's called Big Ambitions. It is essentially capitalism simulator. Like, I'm not even kidding. Your like rich uncle gives you money to start a business in like downtown New York, and you have to run around and set up like businesses and like run them and manage employees and shipping warehouses, and you can name your businesses whatever you want. It's like a whole thing. It looks really fun too. So like, that's something I want. I just have this, like, I have this long list I keep on my phone of games that I want to play. And I've just been deciding when, if that makes any sense. So everyone wants to bring out their inner FedEx. They do, but it's satisfying. Sorting is fun. Sorting things is a good time, just universally. So anyway, I will get into my gacha pulls now, and then we can maybe play some Animal Crossing. Here, hold on. Let me, first off, we got to do our I feel like we always have to do a Discord roundup every time. Make any progress on Diamond Art? I posted a progress picture pretty recently. I think I have to turn on hold on. Let me make sure this is, nope, not you. I have Discord open. Why are you not showing it? Oh my God, not that. Discord, oh, do you need the window open? Ugh, that's the worst. No? Oh my God, hold on. Why are you not showing the Discord? Hello? It doesn't want to capture it. Why? Let me reopen it again and see if maybe that'll help. Last update was a week ago. I was wondering if you got further. I haven't gotten a ton further. I only work on it towards the end of my shift at work. So, hello? Are we good now? Oh, I might have locked it by accident. That might be what happened. Sorry. Anyway, we have to do the Discord roundup. So I did pull in my gacha games today. I'll show you the trailer for them in a minute. This is Varka. I didn't plan on pulling for Varka. But I was like, because I've been trying to save for one of the other support characters instead, because I feel like she'd be more versatile. But I was like, hey, you know, I might just like do like a couple 10 pulls, just like a few. I'll build some pity, you know. And in gacha games, they have a concept called pity, where basically the more you pull for a character, the higher the percentage that you're going to get a 5-star goes up. And then if you don't get a character in 90 pulls, they give you a pity 5-star. That's why they call it pity. And you can build pity by pulling on banners, but if you don't get anybody, you can just wait. But it'll like count basically. Like if I did 30 pulls on Varka, but I didn't end up pulling him, and I wanted to pull Columbina instead, it would keep the 30 pulls, and those would carry over to the future banners and stuff. Oh my God, do we have a raid? Goya, hi. Oh my God, hi Goya, how are you? Hello, let me show my music. It is. Okay, sorry, you came in the middle of gacha game time. We were talking about the character I pulled in my gacha game today. Oh my God. Hi everybody, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi Goya, what were you playing? I hope you had a good stream. If you don't know who I am Amy. I am an adventurer on her day off. We play a lot of cute games like Animal Crossing and Stardew here, and we also play a lot of simulator games, which we're actually starting a new sim game next week, so look forward to that one. But we play a lot of simulator games like Power Wash Simulator or like Shopping Mart Simulator, like a lot of that type of stuff, and we play those on here too. But we are just hanging out tonight. We are actually doing our final episode for now of Animal Crossing. We streamed it like a few months ago, it's like a year ago. We streamed like a year ago, took a big break. We've been playing a little bit with the new update coming out. And we're going to take another break and go play some Parcel Simulator, which will be like FedEx Simulator almost, kind of like you're sorting parcels in a shipping warehouse. Very exciting. A lot of very exciting stuff. But we will not like stop playing Animal Crossing completely. I've been feeling very inspired with my island recently. So we've been working on like decorating my island. So we'll probably pop in and out of Animal Crossing in between some episodes of Parcel Sim. But if you have to raid and run, totally understand. If you want to stick around, I'm gonna be designing a hedge maze tonight on my Animal Crossing island, and then doing some more of the hotel rooms. I think we have like 2 left to design. So we're like really close to being done. So that's kind of fun. So anyway, but hi Goya, you're playing Silent Hill too? I've never played the Silent Hill games and I really need to. Like, I'm sure they're great. I know they're great. I've never played them. I hope it was good. Hi baby girlfriend, how are you? I hope you're doing good today. Welcome in. I shall hydrate silver. We were just yapping about my gacha game addiction. I did pull a handsome man today. In my gacha game, this is Varka. I didn't expect to pull him, but homeboy came home in 30 pulls. So kind of bananas, actually. I didn't expect to get him so quick. He clearly very much wanted to come home. Also, what's even crazier, this is a lot of gacha game terminology, but basically, there's something Genshin has now called capturing radiance phrase. Basically what it means is whenever you play a gacha game, you often have something called a 50-50. You're lurking as you get food, not a problem, Goya, totally fine. We're yapping about this and then we're getting into Animal Crossing. So get you some food, very important. But yeah, so there's something called a 50-50. So whenever you pull a 5-star for the first time, there's a 50% chance it'll be the character you're looking for, or the 50% chance it'll be one of the quote unquote standard banner characters. So just like a standard 5-star that's not as strong as the limited ones, right? So Genshin has this new thing they are calling capturing radiance, where basically if you lose your 50-50, there's like another 50-50 that you might actually, it might change the outcome and you win the 50-50. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically if you lose, the game will recalculate and then try to give it to you again. I don't think I've ever gotten capturing radiance before. I think I've always just won my 50-50s or lost them. I got Varka on capturing radiance. He just really wanted to come home, I guess. This man is thick. Like, this man is thick. Like, when they first, he's a new character model. He didn't always look like this. Or like, they don't always look like this. The character models in Genshin don't. He's kind of an exception. They made a new model for him to be like the buff man model, essentially. When the character trailer for him first dropped, like way back at the beginning of the year, when they first started doing this season nod cry of Genshin, everyone was like, why him thighs? He got thighs. And I was always like, yeah, it's funny that he's like buff or whatever. In person, his thighs are so much thicker than you think they are. There is no business for this man to be this thick. It's kind of ridiculous. He ain't no Engine. Engine's actually skinnier than him, I think. Varka's buffer, canonically. Varka's also canonically like 40. He's also the first older Genshin character canonly. Like, he's like 35 to 40-ish. Most of the Genshin characters are either canonically like 21 or like 400 because they're like a fae or whatever. Varka's the first one that's canonically an older man. Like, not super old, but old, quote unquote, I'm not no spring chicken anymore kind of old. So here, we're gonna watch his trailer so you guys can get the vibe. I've technically been waiting on this character for like 1 gajillion years. So kind of crazy. Let me do the Discord. I'm gonna bring the Switch back up before I go over to the internet window. Give me a second. Well, watch this trailer just so y'all can know what's up, because there's no point in me yapping about something you guys don't know about if, you know. His character trailer was great. This is maybe the best character trailer they've ever done, and people love it. Like, this is genuinely the best trailer I think they've ever done for Genshin, just hands down. It's so silly and it's so fun, and I will just let you guys watch it so that you know what is up. I'll pump the sound a little bit so you guys can hear better.
But let me... You know me. But let me give you a quick refresher. The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. Protecting Mondstadt is no walk in the park. It's a job filled with challenges and perils. But a knight never surrenders to hardship. For freedom.
Not the horses that he lost.
Except when it's too hard. Huh?
ADHD vibes. Not the whistling.
Grandmaster, where are you going?
The winds of freedom are calling me.
Such a dum-dum.
Grandmaster, a few more files for you to...
Kaya spotted.
I don't know where he is.
Interesting, this seems like he first cat's tail versus...
Could we?
These are his, like, mentees.
Sure.
He mentors them a lot,
Not
so...
enough force. Balance is off. Practice on a few more dummies.
Understood.
Oh? Now we're talking.
Wind called you to the bar again? Pigeons! Pigeons!
Not Timmy with his stupid
Where are
pigeons.
you?
That's such a, like, there's a lot of memes in this trailer from the beginning of the game, so...
Wandering rust buckets? Guess I could use some exercise.
Not
This
the
drink
fish sword.
is on me.
It's such a meme from the beginning of the game. Like, so he's a dual wielder. He dual wields giant swords. Like,
Looking for me? Got it. Burn.
Oh, valiant knights, accept this grace!
so they're showing off the fact that depending on what teammates you have for him, his sword will get infused with different energy. So his base element is wind, but if he has like pyro teammates, like fire teammates, he will get a fire infused sword. So that's kind of cool. So.
Guess even the winds of freedom answer
That's
to
the god
someone
of
in the
wind,
end.
by the way.
Eh,
The little
Varka?
guy.
Turns out, protecting Mondstadt comes with a lot of paperwork.
So yeah, I got him today. I'm very pleased. That was I'm very shocked he came home so fast. Like that's really the thing that kind of threw me was how quickly he came home. He just clearly wanted it because I didn't expect him to come home that fast. So the best in Genshin, this is a lot considering the number of characters. You saw it was animated so smoothly and they blended in the like fighting like preview in with the story of the trailer. So good. So do you have the VA for Varka? You know what? I know of him. Who voices Varka Genshin English? I actually don't know a lot about him. Joseph May. Hold on. I actually don't know a ton about him. Joseph May. Yeah, I don't know a lot about him. You guys can't see him because the internet window shifted weird. I don't know a ton. He recently they always do little like the live stream, the announcement live stream. Always like, oh, he plays Mortify. Oh, he plays Mortify in Wuwa. Well, that explains some things because I think Mortify's really hot. I like Mortify as a character. Okay, you know what? That tracks. Oh, look at trending this week. Hold on, you can't see it. Trending this week. Our bestie, Alejandro Saab, Sayu VTuber compatriot. He's amazing. I say compatriot. He doesn't know who I am. He's very cool. I love him. I'm actually curious what he's done a bunch of video games. Oh my God. So they technically credit him as voicing Varka since like 2020. That's crazy. I didn't even realize they were going to credit that far back. But yeah, does a bunch of video games. It looks like he voiced some stuff in Soma. That's a deep cut. I haven't heard the name Soma in so many years. That's kind of Thomas the Tank Engine. Wait. I think I knew this. He voiced Thomas the Tank Engine when we were kids. Like when he was really young. I forgot that Varka is technically Thomas the Tank Engine. Choo choo, I guess. So anyway, that's who I pulled today. He's great. I love him. So You play Wuthering. I do not play Wuthering. I have watched other people play Wuthering Waves. I did play it for like 5 minutes, but I am already playing 4 gacha games, and I just do not I barely physically have the time to play the ones I'm already playing, much less Wuthering Waves. So it's good though. Do I think it's as good as Hoyo games? I don't know. Every major gacha game company has their pros and cons. I've heard Wuwa's story has been kind of lacking lately. So, just personal. From what people have told me, Wuwa's story is lacking. I do love a lot of Wuwa's characters. I think their character design is really cool. And I feel like their world is very unique. And I do love their world building a lot. But I've heard from people who play all of the gacha games that their story's a little rusty lately. It's just gotten very repetitive. And also they've been insisting on having the main character Rover have a girlfriend and like a romance with every female character in the game, like extra level romance with every single one of them. And most people are kind of like, that's just kind of cringe. Like, it gets weird after a while if you built up this huge romantic suspense with like one female character and then they're like, anyway, forget her, on to the next woman. And you're like, okay, chill. Like Hoyo games, while they have the male characters and the female ones too, be sometimes kind of flirtatious with the main player, they don't go like a full romance vibe. They do like a whole, like, it's just like a little bit of flirting maybe, but there's not like a whole like thing to it. So we should switch outfits. I don't actually remember what my outfits are. We could still go with a sweater vibe if we wanted to, but so the snow's gone. Congrats everybody. No more snow. We are kind of snow. I'm gonna have to redo my outfits, aren't I? It's my rainy weather outfit. We'll do my everyday outfit now. I think that's fine. I shall hydrate. Thank you, Silver and Panda. I appreciate it. It's called There's a Cooldown, so I have to pee halfway through stream. So yeah, my island. I haven't done a ton on it in between. I've mostly just been trying to gather money. That's essentially been my goal, is just to gather money and some Nook Miles and stuff. I will say, I can show you guys, the orchard is fully fleshed out. Well, as fully as it can be. The orchard is as fleshed out as it can be. These are apple trees. I just picked them recently, so they haven't regrown. I do need to visit Prince to get the rest of the trees. I have not done so yet, but my orchard is built out at least. You know, finite decorating is going to be its own thing, but that's happening. And then I can show you guys, we worked a little bit. I need to go through and pick up all of the like winter ornaments now. That is actually something I'm gonna have to think about doing, is picking up all the winter stuff, because it's not winter anymore. I did go through and tweak a little bit. We were working last week on the tea garden. I did go through off stream and tweak it a tiny bit. I moved some stuff around, as well as, it's kind of hard to see in the dark, but I did get this very lovely topiary and put it back there. The whole idea is for this area to be like a British tea garden. And so I'm kind of trying to figure that out, if that makes sense. I'm trying to find ways to make this interesting, basically. So it's still going to be a bit of a process as I try to get kind of like everything set up. Some of this, like I said, I think I'm going to do off stream because I get kind of nervous doing it on stream. But yeah, that's the tea. Tonight, I think we're going to do those hotel rooms. I also kind of want to start on the hedge maze. I'm going to do a hedge maze, and I want to work on it maybe a little bit tonight. So I think that's something that we're going to work on while we're together. So do you feel like the Animal Crossing updates has made as much of an impact as you expected? So yes, I also went over to the Happy Home area and got more vines. My goal is to cover all of the walls on my island in vines, because this is supposed to be a nature-y garden or whatever. So that is my goal. So I will be slowly filling out the area with more vines as time progresses. I put some down here too. So, that's kind of the vibe. Yeah, so basically the TLDR on that, Silver, is the answer to that question is yes. But I personally expected these updates to make a difference, but they're not that big of updates. Like, the hotel thing is fun, but that's kind of the biggest thing they added. Everything else has been a little bit of like some quality of life stuff. And that's not a bad thing that it's quality of life stuff. Oh, by the way, so we're going to work on the hedge maze. I was a dum-dum and I actually already had the hedge as a thing I could craft, but I didn't know that. I thought that this was like a hedge item, but I think this is actually a fence. But I could be wrong. We're gonna find out. Give me a second, let me check. Yes, it's a fence. I thought that this was like a hedge item, like a wall. And so yeah, being able to multi-craft, that has been enormous. Obviously, I haven't done it on stream as much, but I make my main income in Animal Crossing by cooking. And before, I would have to spend quite literally upwards of 2 hours at a time individually cooking each individual dish. It would take literally like 2 whole physical hours. Now it takes maybe 30 minutes because I can multi-craft. The multi-crafting has really changed the name of the game. Like, it's made an enormous difference. So that has been really good. That the multi-crafting has helped a bunch. Actually, we should just chop some of these. Well, no, I want to move some of the trees. I was like, we should chop some of them down, but some of them I will move. So I gotta go get some fruit for that. So, I haven't really played a whole bunch with the Dream Island thing because I only, recently got the code to have the Nintendo Switch Online, so I can only access it only recently. So that will make a big difference once I get around to using it, but I haven't really done that much yet. I've been more focusing on like, honestly, I genuinely think Prince gifting me a year of Nintendo Switch Online is going to impact me more than the update itself did. So, because it just opens up, no, I needed this. It opens up more possibilities for me, so. Like, I think the multi-crafting is huge. Some of the quality of life stuff really has made a big difference, but it's not been like earth-shattering, which is why, I might have seemed a little bit less enthused as I could have been, is because it's not like earth-shattering, if that makes sense. So, just in my humble opinion. It's not bad. It's good. It's a good update. I'm glad they did it. Just some of the stuff I feel like should have been in the game from the beginning, like the multi-crafting. If they were gonna, because the thing was, right, so if you haven't played the previous Animal Crossing games did not have crafting in it. That was not a thing that happened. You either purchased furniture or you that's it. You bought furniture. There was no way to make furniture. Like, at most you could, buy, like in the previous Animal Crossing game, the city one where you're the mayor or whatever, you could go to the town hall and pay to build some building items, like kind of how you do now. Well, no, now you just get them via Nook Miles or whatever, but you used to be able to pay to build some building items. That is not a thing in this one. You just buy them and you place them yourself. This level of decorating, this is the first time in any Animal Crossing game they've had it like this. So, I planted a new tree instead of putting down the one that I already had in my inventory. Well, oops. So, it's a good update. Is it super groundbreaking? Yeah, it depends on how you feel about it. I'm not like a religious Animal Crossing player. I think if I played this game all of the time, I think I would feel incredibly elated. Like, I know Simsy is incredibly happy about it, but I'm not, like, as someone this isn't my bread and butter, it's okay. It's good. I'm not going to complain. I think it's really important that they made the changes they did, but it's not making me shout from the rooftops, if that makes any sense. Okay, we're working on a hedge maze. I'm kind of excited about this, actually. I'm just trying to decide, do I need to move it back one? I feel like maybe, yeah, because this is supposed to take up the whole area. So never mind. Come down. We're going to move you back one. So, I will say though, I don't think this is the last Animal Crossing update we're going to get. The vibes are very much that this is something that they plan to continue to expand upon, and that's awesome. I think it's really cool that they're expanding upon it, especially since, you know, everyone's been asking for it for so long. My humble request is that they pretty please add like an actual place for Celeste. I'm actually begging them to add an actual physical like store or something that Celeste is in, versus you just having to rely on the whims of fate functionally to be able to see her. So I would very, very, very much like it if they actually like made Celeste legit spot. Oh, was it because of that? Hold on. Yeah, that was that. Is Parcel replacing Animal Crossing or Colt? It's replacing Animal Crossing. We are gonna keep playing Colt until it's done or I'm done with it. So, I adore Colt. I'm having an actual blast with Colt. So, we're gonna keep doing that for as long as I feel like it. So, that is the vibe. Do I want it to be this close? I think that's fine. So we're currently making essentially the outline of the maze is what we're working on. Like the big square, and then we can start working on the interior. I do have to think about, this goes all the way down here though. I can make this have pretty decent depth, honestly. Okay. I think for now I am gonna pick up the trees. I was trying to decide if I'm gonna pick them up or chop them down, but some of them I will pick up because I'm gonna have to like replace them. So I don't want to like clog up, no, consume. I don't want to clog up my inventory too much, but with like trees. I'm going to be doing it with flowers. I have a flower problem on this island because I've kind of let them run wild. We'll just need to sell them. We'll just probably run down to oh my God. We'll run down to the nooks and just drop them in the box so that, honestly, I might get rid of all 3 of these because I can't freaking see anything. Also, I did go get some more glowing moss as well from the job island. So I have that for when I want to make more glowing moss recipes. So cool. I can see better now, which is good. Down to our little Japanese, Chinese, Eastern Asian section, which is fun. Breakfast for Din Din tonight? No, tacos. Taco salad for dinner tonight. Very yummy. Very much enjoy. Do I want to do... Maybe I'll go down one more. Not that. Boom, blink. I will tell you, I didn't know if I got a chance to tell you about the silver, or maybe I did, but it was like in passing because we were yapping about a bunch of stuff. But on the weekend, on Saturday last week, we tried a new recipe. Kaylin has been going through and finding recipes online and sending them to me, which has been frankly a godsend because I've gotten a chance to like, for some reason, she's been finding them on Pinterest. My problem is that like when I go like look up recipes on like mommy blogs or whatever, they're like, here's a simple recipe to cook. It only takes 84 spices in 3 hours. And I'm like, it's the whole, I've seen someone talk about like, on Tumblr, which is funny. They're like, I get so mad at recipe blogs because it'll be like, here's an easy recipe. Step 1, dice an onion. And it's like, okay, like if it involves a ton of chopping, that's not an easy like 5-minute recipe. They're like, this is a 5-minute recipe. You only have to prep 8 veggies. And you're like, man, that's not 5 minutes. Okay. We're looking for like absolutely no prep at all type recipes, or like very mild prep. But last weekend we tried Swiss cheese chicken brioche buns. Basically what it is, it was brioche buns from Trader Joe's, absolutely delicious, very good buns, with chicken patties. We did like they're basically like chicken tendies, but like in like a patty shape. functionally. It's something that I saw at the store because I was trying to decide what chicken we were gonna grab to make it, and that's what I ended up going with. So it's like chicken pat. They're like in like a shape of a hamburger patty, but it's essentially like the texture of a chicken like tendy. So we did that, and then those bacon, and then Swiss cheese, and then I think that was it. No, honey mustard. Oh my god, so good. It was so good. Like, we need to tweak it a little bit because it was a little bit greasy. We didn't like the bacon was a little bit like not patted down enough, but it was our first time making it. So like when you make a recipe for the first time, you always kind of have to like tweak it. Thanks for sharing pictures. Listen, we were in a hurry. We were busy that day. We were in a hurry. Yeah, so good. But I can share pictures of it next time, maybe when we make it the next time. I think we'll maybe go to here. And then the problem is I want to put a bridge up here, and I'm actually genuinely not sure where I want to put the bridge. I guess we could maybe wait. Like, we can come back and tweak it. It's not permanent or anything. Just trying to decide like what angle we want to go with. But it was so good. I had mine open face because, you know, wheat problems. But Kaylin had hers with the whole bun, and it was absolutely freaking delicious. Are you gonna keep her on the inch art at work? Nah, I don't draw and do that kind of art at work. If I'm gonna do any art at work, it's gonna be like a diamond painting that's less like no think, only do. In my head, I call things like diamond paintings and stuff. Hi, Arthurian. Low spin, Spoon. I hope you're doing good tonight. Hi, Arthurian Legend. Thank you for stopping by. Totally fine for the lurk. Totally fine. Completely get it. Take care of you. I totally understand. I am in the same vibe, so I get it. I hope you're having a good evening and everything. Get some good rest. Also, just so that you know, for what game we're playing, Parcel Simulator 1. But I have heard all of you's desire for horses, so we will play a horse game at some point. Just maybe not right this second, but I have heard the call of the horse. So, I will keep that and take that into consideration in my future game, choices. So, anyway, here we go. Okay. I'm just calculating where this is going to be. I'm going to move some of these trees and chop some of them down. I'm just kind of, but yeah, so I kind of consider like diamond painting and like knitting mathematical arts. Oh, actually, I don't think I have any more. I don't. We'll just chop it down. And why I say that is that like when you draw or paint, you are like usually, oh my God, I was like, why isn't it working? It's because I wasn't holding my shovel. A posture check. Oh my God. I shall stretch. My posture is pretty good, but I will stretch. Oh, every vertebra in my back popping. Perfect. Oh, the blood coming back to my feet. Lovely. Whenever you like draw or like paint or do anything that you're freehanding, essentially, that's a lot of like mental energy and like very like you have to think a lot about like composition and where you're placing stuff. With something like a diamond painting, it's come with instructions. You know what I mean? Like there are, it's telling you what to do. So I consider diamond painting like a mathematical art because, can I not plant the tree here? It's because it's too close to the river, I think. Hold on. I'll try to do over here and see if that works. Yeah, it was because it's too close to the river. Okay. That's fine. But yeah, there's instructions with diamond painting. It's telling you what to do. It's telling you where to place things. Similar with knitting. With knitting, there's a pattern that you're following. So I consider that kind of like a mathematical art of like, it's math. A plus B equals C. You're following a pattern. You're counting things. I mean, even cross stitch is a lot that way. Like if you're working on a pattern that like, if you're not making your own pattern, because that is totally possible. Because some people do make their own patterns, and that is a legit thing. But like, if you're following someone else's pattern, you're following instructions. Can I not? Am I out? No. Is it because of the tree? Am I standing in the way? I was standing in the way. Okay. So I'm fine doing those at work because they don't take as much thought. When you are doing something like drawing, that is way more thought. So I will do that on my own time. Oh, we're out. Perfect. Amazing. So now we kind of just need to clear this area out and prep for, you know, designing the inside. I'm excited. I love the idea of having a hedge maze. Actually, I think that's really fun. Like, I might hang on to like one of the trees. I have too much crap. I keep buying these awesome furniture because I'm trying to, like, hoard furniture for whenever I want to design the inside of my house and stuff. And then I have too much in my inventory 24/7. Are you a scorpion? No, you're not. Okay. I thought that was... Have I caught you? I think some new bugs are out with the spring coming. I have caught a tiger beetle. New? No, I don't think so. That's totally fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like missing out. Yeah, I've caught one before. Okay, cool. I have not watched any Isekai Office Workers. So I guess some hot video game tea, if you'd like to hear it, Silver, is that we actually have been kind of working on Fire Force still, but we've also been watching a couple of different people play Poppy's Playtime. There's a new chapter out. So we have, in fact, been watching that. And that's been going how it's been going. I have some, I feel like everyone who is into Poppy has some thoughts about the new chapter of Poppy. No, go in the house. There we go. So, you know, it's interesting. So if you don't know or keep up with the Poppy lore, basically what's been going on is that, yeah, what is this? I picked this up today. Oh. Well, that's on my wall now. I gotta get that down. If you don't keep up with the Poppy Playtime shenanigans, basically what's been happening is that... Oh, I'm looking the wrong... I was like, where did it go? I'm looking at the wrong side of the room. I got very turned around for a second. So basically what's been happening is Poppy Playtime is an indie horror game that originally was going to release with 5 chapters. That was their plan, was 5 chapters. And they've been working on the final chapter, quote unquote, of Poppy. And that was what has been released recently. Like in literally like the last like week it got released. It was funny because I didn't actually know it came out. I think we got like recommended a Poppy stream and then we were like, wait a minute, is it out already? And it was. It was supposed to end on chapter 5. They are not ending it on chapter 5. They're dragging it out to a chapter 6. And chapter 5 was also very short. And the storytelling in chapter 5 was noticeably not that good. So people have some feelings about it. I feel like personally, my personal humble opinion is I feel like this is maybe like back in my day, but like I've been watching people like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie play horror games on indie horror games on the internet since like 2013. Okay. And like with indie horror games, you have to balance 2 different thoughts in your head of, is it good? Like, is it well made? Or is it memorable? Because some indie horror games are not well made. Thank you for the Lurk Panda. Some of them are not well made, but the things they do in them are memorable, if that makes any sense. Like the game itself was not very well done, but the concepts and the stuff they did with it did stick in your head a lot, and I'm satisfied with that, right? Poppy has been a game that has been well made and memorable. But this chapter definitely was not well made, but it was memorable. So I did enjoy moments of chapter 5. Overall, the story quality was noticeably lacking, and a lot of people are very unhappy about that because Poppy has a Celeste. I was just talking about you, girly. It's not a star night, is it? Oh, good evening. Aren't the stars just exquisite tonight? Hootie toot, I almost forgot. I also came across a recipe for an astronomical project and jotted it down. Celeste, you're my favorite. You're so pretty. And you can't. What did you give me, Celeste? A Pisces lamp. Ah, it is Pisces season, Celeste. I don't think there's any shooting stars tonight. I love you so much. Oh, so I could bring her like a star from a different season. I do have some Gemini stars, I think. I should bring them to her. Okay, let me work on this and then I'll bring them to her. I came up here to throw down the campfire that I had. Let me do that. Sorry. Then it just makes it a watch some multiple streams, just a stream in general. Totally understand, Panda. I appreciate you coming at all. That means a lot to me. So, turn on. Thank you. But yeah, the newest chapter of Poppy was a noticeable sort of backslide on the quality, and people are not very happy about that. Which is reasonable because they as a studio, they are an indie studio, but their team has grown a ton since Poppy has gotten really popular. And they also, I guess we will be paying the Nooklings a visit sooner than I thought. Love that for us. Like they've grown their team a ton, and also Poppy pushes a ton of like merch and like monetary stuff. Like, they did NFTs for a minute, and people were deeply unhappy with that back when that happened. So, like, the Poppy team is a bit capitalistic money grubby, and everyone's like, why are you pushing merch so hard, but not doing a very good job on your game that's supposed to be your whole thing? So, they probably rushed it, but yeah, they should have just laid it. I think what happened is they realized they had more concepts that they wanted to introduce before the story was over than they could reasonably fit in a single game, which makes sense. But then what they did is that they just, it's like how, you know, in The Hobbit, they split the final fight in The Hobbit between two movies for no freaking reason. They seem to do the same thing with Poppy, where they just split it into two games for like no reason. And like there wasn't nearly enough content in chapter 5. Like it didn't feel like it had nearly enough in it, and it felt very disjointed. There was some really good moments, but like it just overall just felt not up to par with their previous work. But Poppy's always been a little bit. Anyway, they have high expectations for them because the game is really well produced, but Poppy's always been kind of notorious for being a little bit, you know. I bought this, right? I think so. I don't want to buy it again if I've already purchased it. I think I did. Yeah, I think that's like the base one. So thank you, boys. Here, we'll stop by the house and grab the Gemini shard so that we can show Celeste and she can maybe give us a Gemini recipe, which would be absolutely incredible. Celeste, I love you. You're so cute. Oh my God. I need to build Red's place so that I can get some like statues to put. Because this is like a hedge maze. We should put some fun stuff in it. So. Where is it? Oh, I also should put a different door plate on too. I was thinking about that. I should make a better wreath. I have other wreaths I can make, like flower wreaths. I just don't make them very often, but I swear to God I had a... Oh, Aquarius fragment. I had an Aquarius fragment. Okay. Okay. Cool. Indie horror, give them credit for making it as popular as it is. They're getting their payday for their efforts. You're right. Like, a lot of people are really mad at it. And I'm like, listen, man, it kind of is what it is. Like, I'm not going to whine about it as much as some other people are. Now, granted, I didn't have to play it. There was some very frustrating, like, aspects of the chapter that, like some of the, some of the boss fights were very frustrating, and if I had to play it, I would probably crash out. So like, I'm not, you know, hating on the people's valid complaints as far as that goes. It was fun to watch, but like playing it myself would probably suck. So like I get people's concerns, but like, you know, that's I think their complaints about the boss fights being poorly balanced and frustrating is valid. They could have made 3 episodes go bankrupt and leave on cliffhanger. Listen, I think they like are thinking about that kind of a thing. I think they're thinking about what they're doing after the main series is over. I think that's one of the reasons why they're pushed it out, is I think they're trying to think about making spinoffs basically because they want to keep the money train going. So, Celeste, are you still up here? Yes, sweetie. Oh, look at her eyes. She looks at the star. I have an Aquarius fragment. Can you tell me about Aquariuses? I attract them and they're terrible for me. Long ago and far away, the gods found themselves in need of a cupbearer to refresh their drinks as they lounged on Mount Olympus. Zeus, in the form of a great eagle, spotted an astonishingly handsome young man named Ganymede. He, convinced Ganymede to serve on Mount Olympus, though it meant that he would never see his family. You mean boinked him. He slept with him. To console Ganymede's parents, Zeus hung the cupbearer's image in the stars so they could see him. Before hearing the story, I had no idea there was so much drama in the lives of the extremely attractive. That's so funny. Oh, wait, is that it? You're not going to give me a recipe? Oh. Well, I'm glad to hear the stories. I am actually begging them to give you a spot in the museum. Celeste has had a spot, like a shop in the museum for the past 2 games, and they haven't done it in this one. And I'm actually about to lose my mind because she's supposed to be across from Brewster. Bring me my Celeste, please. I need to see her on a daily basis. Please, I'm actually begging you, Animal Crossing. You know it. You know you're supposed to. I should leave this one up. I have changed my mind. I'm leaving that one up. There we go. Okay. Cool. I'm chopping down the ones I don't want, and then... Anyway. That's Tea about Poppy. I would love to play Poppy at some point, around horror game time. Halloween. I'd play something like that around Halloween. I don't know how quickly I'd get through it, because it's very long. Like, I'd have to play it over time. It wouldn't be one of, like, those, like... immediate things. So you gotta head out. Thanks for the app. Good luck on taxes. See you in Discord. Yes, bye, Silver. I hope you have a good weekend and everything. I will see you when I see you. Also, if you are new here, Kaylin is currently making dinner. If there's water noises, it's because I stream right next to the kitchen. We're having taco salad tonight, or walking tacos. We just have walking tacos and we put them in a bowl because they're yummy that way. So oh my god, that is a tarantula. Ah, okay. Okay. Do you guys want to play rough tonight? Play the game tonight. Can you tell me if it's wrong or right? Is it worth the time? Is it worth the price? Do you see yourself in the bright spotlight? Okay, so we have to make our way over here. The last time I did this, I did it at the wrong angle. And so I missed. Which meant it got me. Close enough? Ah! I did it! Oh my god! We did it! We got it! Yay! Oh my god, so scary. Is that the first time we got it too? Or have I gotten this before and is this a celebration for nothing? Oh my god, I totally have caught one before. I didn't even need to do that. Well, we can sell that for bukus of cash, so I will take it. Let's look at our new, the Pisces. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I need to do more shooting stars. I just never know when they're up. Okay, I think we're gonna call it on the working on. Oh, I need to, hold on. I'm gonna break that rock and then I think we're gonna be done with working on that for now. Because we do need to go do the hotel rooms. Because that was kind of the whole point of the stream. So we're gonna go do this real quick and then we're gonna come back and do that. So it'll be fun. I just gotta break that rock because it needs to not be in here anymore. My stupid neighbors being loud again. I actually swear to God, I'm about to crash out. Music for hours a week? No, thank you. Like, I just can't do it. Have I caught you? Well, I'm catching you anyway, so enjoy. Oh my God, can I actually get... There we go. Like, can I actually get him? Jeezums. Have I turned you in? I'm sure I have. It will give me a little notification that it's a new bug. Yeah, I've already turned this into in. It's fine. I can't believe I've already caught a tarantula and I just thought I did something. Oops. Okay, we're gonna go do the hotel rooms now, because we need to finish that all up. And profit. I think so. Last time we did one room and we went to go do the second one and they were like, sorry, you gotta wait, because they do it in batches of 2 or whatever. I do think there's like a suite that you can do too, but I don't know if we're getting to that this time. Maybe next time. The suite like refreshes daily, I think, so. I want to unlock all the furniture. There'd be more rooms for you to decorate now. If you don't mind helping again, I'll be real pleased. I want to do like a Yar voice, but I keep just slipping into Scottish instead. Yes, which one? Which one? Exquisite or Frozen? I do like me a Frozen room. I do love Chinese as well, though. Hi, Lunch. How are you? Welcome in. I hope you're doing good today. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in. Hold on. Real quick, Lunch. Do you want me to show you some of the stuff that I... Hold on. Let me give you a quick island tour, Lunch, before I get locked into working on one of the hotel rooms. I worked on a couple things tonight, so I just wanted to show you. Well, before we got locked in on working on the hotel rooms. Hold on. We managed to finally get the wool. We had to fight the one who waits. Took 3 tries. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it took me a bunch of times too. How's the trees? So I haven't visited Prince yet because I haven't had time. I genuinely want to go visit them. I like and visit their island and just see them in general. I need to either arrange a time to do that on stream with them or like over the weekend. My job has been keeping me so busy. That's really what it's come down to. So they don't have apples on them right now. These are all the apple trees. So I have all the apple trees planted, and obviously the pear trees are grown as well. But I have that. I'm just waiting to get the citrus trees and stuff. So, but I really like our orchard. I think it's really cute. I like having the little sign there. And I love having this. Obviously the snow has melted as well. Happy spring, everybody. So I think this is really coming along. It's making me happy. So I'm excited. So tonight, I want to show you, I know we worked a little bit on the, you are cute and no, you're just scary. That's not even cute. That's just scary. We worked a little bit on the British garden last time. I've tweaked it slightly since, just because, you know, I did not get new villagers. Those are visiting from the hotel. When they come and stay at the hotel, they'll hang around in your island because they're like vacationing or whatever. So, that's where those are from. So I did tweak the British area slightly. I like the British tea garden. I moved some of the spots and the stuff around to make a little bit more sense. And you can't see it in the dark, but I did get this very fun kind of like blue-green topiary that I put in the back. So I will keep working on it, probably off stream. Tiny sandwiches. I know, it's high tea. They got little sandwiches and they have little like cakes and macarons and things. Lovely. So I will keep working on this area. We also just tonight, we're starting our hedge maze. So no maze yet, but we just put this down like 5 minutes ago. We're starting working on the hedge maze. I will fill this out with like a full hedge maze on the inside and fountains and seats and stuff. So I'm very excited. I think it's going to be very cute. So I'm really hyper. And Celeste was here and she gave us a star fragment. Have you seen, I know you haven't played Animal Crossing a bunch, Lunch. I think, I'm assuming, I think based off the things you said. I don't know if you met this NPC before. Her name is Celeste. She's an NPC that you can only see on Starry Night. She doesn't come out very often. She's a little owl and she loves the stars. So she walks around and she'll stop and look at them. I'm waiting for her to do it. When she looks up at the stars, her eyes will get like literally stars in her eyes. She's so cute. I'm obsessed with her. They need to give her like an actual shop in the museum so you can see her on a regular basis. You can see all the other NPCs except her for some reason. She only comes periodically, and she's really hard to catch, and you have to be playing at night, and it's just frustrating. But I love her. She's very sweet, and she's very star-themed, and she gives you star recipes. So, I love Celeste. I love you, girly. I'm sorry that you don't have a shop like you're supposed to. So, anyway, we're starting on some stuff. So, also, while I'm running back to the hotel, I will 10 out of 10 owl. She's technically Brewster's sister. The owl that's in that runs the museum. Brewster? No, not Brewster. Oh, my God. That's the freaking pigeon that runs the coffee shop. Blathers. Blathers, the museum curator. Celeste is his sister, which is really cute. But you know what? I was gonna do a frozen room, but I think I might actually, well, but the frozen room, no. I'm trying to think. No, I have Happy Home. It'll be fine. We should do an Imperial room in honor of the Chinese New Year. In honor of the Year of the Horse. We should do a Chinese room, which would be amazing. So, we'll do a frozen room because when one of my villagers has a winter themed house, so we'll design his eventually. But yeah, so I was gonna tell you as we were getting set up. The official winner of the next game we're playing is Parcel Simulator. That is the official winner. I have heard you guys' desire for a horse game. I hear you. I am listening. We will play a horse game eventually. I'm kind of like, oh, I don't like either of these walls. This is not the vibe. Where is the red? I understand the screen, but give me red. Actually, preferably give me like open windows and stuff. This is not very Chinese of you, Animal Crossing. I swear to God, there's like a better Imperial wall than this, or maybe I'm just tripping. Ugh, maybe this was not the vibe. Can we change our minds? I think this is not the vibe. Can we, hey, can we change our minds? Hold on, I'm gonna Google real quick. Can you change the hotel room's theme once you decide Animal Crossing? Oh, you have to finish the room first. Ugh. Gross. I don't like that. That sucks. Anyway, you're so excited. I am too. We haven't, don't worry about it. We're good. We're good, girly. Maybe I'll try to make a red floor instead if they're going to cock block us on the red wall. I mean, it is a Japanese game trying to make something Chinese. So, you know, this is just not the, anyway, sorry. The furniture will be red, I guess. We'll go look at the flooring and see if I can find a good red floor. Maybe not. Maybe, in fact, we don't have a good red floor. No, the simple red flooring, fine. That is doable. That is permissible. Sorry, I'm just checking to make sure there's not anything else that I like here. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, cool. Anyway. Listen, I'm not saying I'm an expert in Chinese stuff. I am saying, however, that I've devoted way too much time in my life currently to gacha games from China. So I am a lot more well-versed in Chinese aesthetics than I used to be. So don't worry about it. And bamboo, they do have red bamboo though, so we will probably do that. Sorry. Anyway, the bamboo things are Chinese as well. It's not just Japanese. I'm like, hold on. Do we put the screen? I thought that said that it had something white in the middle. No. Okay, that's fine. The black is kind of... That's kind of a bop. I'm down for that, actually. Big fan of that. Anyway. Is this a hotel room? Yes, it is. We're working on a hotel room right now. We have 2 more hotel rooms to do, and then we're basically done with the hotel besides the suite room. But we're trying to get both of them done tonight. So this might be a mild bit of a speed run, but we're going to find out. So each room is different. Yes, each room of the hotel is different. That's, but the ones we've been decorating previously have all been hotel rooms as well. They've been doing different themes per, room. So Y'all, I'm gonna make this room so red. I don't even think you guys realize how red this room is about to be. It's just only the proper way to do it. If you're gonna do Chinese stuff, it has to be red. I'm sorry, okay? The gold is kind of neat. Hold on. I'm trying to think of like... This room is maybe not big enough for what I'm envisioning, but like... I want each room to be different, as like genuinely as well. I'm trying to kind of like give them each a bit of a different signature to it. I tend to decorate rooms the same way too often. And I'm trying to avoid that. Yeah, give you your tea set. Perfect. I also follow a gentleman on the internet whose whole thing is tea, and he is amazing, and he tells me all about Chinese tea traditions, and I am obsessed with it. So you guys will find out very quickly that I very much just really enjoy learning about other cultures. That's just a thing about me. I just really like learning about other cultures. I think it's very neat, and also that white people are way too sheltered and they need education. So I think the black works better. I don't know if I like the floral cups though. I mean, this is more traditional, so I'm trying to go for very traditional in here, so I think that's maybe what I'm gonna do. So let me look at my patterns and see if I have anything that I feel like is... Ooh, that's nice. But yeah, so we're gonna do parcel sim. I have heard y'all though, first off, when it comes to your desire for horses, and second off, when it comes to just like Animal Crossing in general, I have been having a ton of fun with Animal Crossing. I'm gonna like be so honest with y'all that I'm still feeling very inspired about my Animal Crossing island. So we're not going to like stop playing Animal Crossing. We're just going to like take breaks, essentially. Like Parcel Sim will be the main game, but we will come back to Animal Crossing periodically. I want to do a bug and fish hunt. Obviously, I'm working on my island. As I told y'all before, like half of the issue with Animal Crossing is that you have to like you know, you have to like play every day to accumulate good amounts of furniture items. And so like that can be difficult unless you time travel, if that makes any sense. So I will probably be playing Animal Crossing off stream, essentially. And then we will be popping in periodically to check up with what is up with that, if that makes any sense. So I'm already in love with all these festive lanterns, by the way. We need like so many of these. So don't forget coal. We will. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be swapping out Parcel Sim for I love that. Sorry, I just love that they have all the different kinds of festivals and stuff. Flowers, Fuku for good fortune. I love that. Anyway, we're going to be swapping out like Animal Crossing for Parcel Sim, but we will keep playing Colt. I'm having such a good time with Colt right now that we are genuinely going to just keep playing Colt until I'm done with it. That's kind of just the vision right now, is we're just going to keep playing Colt until I'm finished with Colt. That is just the vibe. That's that game for now. We have a lot of games coming up in the summer that I want to play that are kind of summer themed. So we're kind of doing like our spring segment right now, functionally. Those are so pretty. Are you actually kidding me? This is going to be a gorgeous room. I love this already. This is going to be so good. I got to figure out what I'm doing out with like the rest of it, but so yeah, Mondays we will keep playing Colt, and then Wednesdays we're going to swap for now to Parcel Sim for the time being. So that's kind of the play for now. God, these are gorgeous. I'm really loving this this like kind of like red and black theme I've got going on. I think it's neat. So that's kind of the vibe. Obviously got to put this on the wall as well. Yeah, I want each hotel room to kind of have different vibes. That's what I've been doing the whole time, is I'm trying to like, and have different activities. Like this one I want to be very traditional, essentially. So I'm kind of trying to go very, very traditional, like tea vibes and stuff. I'm very ceremonial. Nope. So that's the vibe for this one. But like one of the other ones I went very like, I did do a Japanese like bamboo room too. So like, I guess this is like, this is fair. It's fair. We have a Japanese one and we have a Chinese one. So, some of them have hot tubs. I wanted the, like the winter ski one to be very like ski focused and stuff like that. So, okay, now I just have to scroll through the housewares and see if I can figure out what to do with that corner over there. Cause there's like a whole wall and I don't know what to do with it. We have that. That's a Moroccan tray table. We could do a table over there if we wanted to with like food on it. If we wanted, but I'm not sure. I want to put something over there. I just don't know what. I don't think the study desk fits. Have you built a snow lamb? I have not built a snow lamb yet. That is one of the things I still need to do. But I have not done that yet. Also, this is very dependent on what furniture items I have unlocked. So that's not always the most fun thing. We already have a dresser. We have a shelf out already. I want to lean away from modern. I would like a vanity, but I feel like I don't know if this would fit thematically. They have a black vanity. We could do like a vanity over here and maybe a lamp. That would be kind of neat. Yeah, I have the vanity. Do we have a tall bamboo lamp or do we just have a short one? I think we just have a short one. So I'll go look in our lighting and see. Do we even... They technically have like a whole thing that you can scroll through. That's lighting, yes. We don't have a ton of options. We can put a street lamp in. Here, I'll pop these two bad boys out and then see kind of which one feels like they fit. Actually, considering everything's so low to the ground, I think we'll do this one. Yeah, I have not built a snow lamb yet. I need to. But I have not done so yet. Maybe the bamboo isn't the vibe. Maybe this does fit better, actually. What's the colors? We could do a red with a cherry wood. Or we could do black. Here, I'll swap. I'll see. We're kind of speed running this just like a tiny bit because I do have to get through 2 of them like tonight. And we only just started. So maybe slightly speed running it, you know, it's fine. This room I think doesn't need to be super complicated. I think it can be fairly simple considering that I'm trying to go for like kind of like a ceremonial vibe. I could see this sounds like extra, but I could see this being like a wedding, like a honeymoon suite for like a traditional wedding. Now that's a bob. I think that works really well. There's a little rug over here. Nope. I want to move you over here. Can I? Oh god, there's another rug, so I can't rotate it. Ugh. But I want to rotate to fit. Here, let me try this. Yeah, we're going to keep playing Cult. I'm obsessed with Cult. I love Cult, so we're going to keep playing it for basically as long as I want to. Oh my god, I'm going to have to get rid of this too. Thank you. I don't know which way is up for the characters. I think it's this way. Okay. Like, oops, I don't know which way is up. I would have tea at that table. That's good. That is good to hear. It's giving good vibes. I don't know if I should maybe put this in more in that. I feel like I can put something else on that, so I'm not gonna go too crazy trying to... I want to put a little table over here with like a refreshments, but I don't know, like... Maybe I could just do another little low table, but I feel like the low tables are like... ceremonial, but I might also just be reading too much into it, frankly. I could do another one, but I don't know if that... Yeah, that doesn't fit the vibe. Let's do a taller table that just fits the color scheme better, hopefully. Not that, I think. Let me see. You don't have a red one, do you? Sure, fine. I don't think that fits the vibe, but I don't know if I have a table that will fit the vibe properly, so I think we'll just have to roll with it. No, not you. I want to do this again. Yeah, we'll keep playing Cult. I'm very excited for Parcel Sim. I really enjoyed it when I watched my simulator game plug play it. So I'm really hoping that we have a good time with it. It looks very fun. So let's do some soup refreshments. And then oh, I love the little panda. That's cute. We'll pop a vase over here. Maybe like change the color. I do like that imperial red, but oh, that dragon is, the Mount Fuji's really pretty too. Yeah, I'm liking this kind of red and black vibe we've got going on here. I think we'll keep it simple. I like the idea of building a shipping empire. I know, I'm really excited for it. It's really fun. And I was telling Stream earlier, like I want to like, it's been a long, first off, we haven't played like a genuine simulator game in a while. We played Trucking Simulator last summer, but it's a sim game, but it's like a driving sim game. It's not the same. Like we haven't played like a genuine simulator game since like, I was gonna say, does this have music that I like or not? Okay. It's all right. I suppose it's okay. It feels a little bit, maybe not quite. It's fine. But then again, I also don't know. I don't know anything. So this could be totally fine. I don't know. It's not my favorite, but I don't know enough about. It feels a little hokey, but I don't know enough about Chinese music. I just know all the Chinese music that they've been playing, all the gacha games I've been playing, and this feels a little bit not on the nose, but it's fine. Anyway, I played a sim game in a while. We also haven't played like what I like to call like a conveyor belt game ever yet. I love watching people play games that have tons of conveyor belts, but I myself have not gotten the opportunity to play one on stream yet. My favorite is still Satisfactory, but my computer cannot run Satisfactory right now. That is way more than my poor computer would be able to handle. I'm excited to play Parcel Sim because that should scratch that factory conveyor belt, like conveyor spaghetti itch, essentially. So I'm very excited about it. Basically, I think that's gonna be a ton of fun. So, ooh, do we want to do? Let's do that, and we'll put it up here. I was trying to figure out what else I was gonna put on the thing, and I think that's a fun vibe. We'll do that. If this is supposed to be like a ceremonial room, then that's giving ceremonial. When I run games like that, my little fans sound like they're gonna take off to the moon. Do you stream on your laptop? Or on your, do you have a PC that you stream on? I guess you're streaming at work, so you would probably stream on your laptop, wouldn't you? That would make sense. That would in fact make sense. I'm already assuming, but I'm sure that's what the answer is. Yeah, no, I have a whole gaming PC that I play on, so I'm a little bit better off in that department. I love these freaking lanterns, man. They're so pretty. Are you kidding me? Like, absolutely stunning. The gold. Chef's kiss. I built a computer, but I built it small, so the parts were limited because it's all small. Oh, I see. Yeah, I have a pre-built gaming PC that I bought from Best Buy like years ago. And it's okay. It's not like terrible, but it's not great either. It gets the job done, but it does have a hard time sometimes. So you know, it's a bit of a process sometimes to, it handles, it's about $800. So it wasn't like, it's cheap. Wasn't like crazy cheap, but it wasn't like, it's technically a gaming PC, but it gets the job done. It has a hard time sometimes. I feel like the sign should fit thematically because having nameplates over doors is a whole thing. Ooh. Do we want the red or the black? Oh, the red. Ah, chef's kiss. Maybe bump it up one though. Perfect. Do I want it? Actually, should it be? Is it supposed to be right over the door frame? I think it might be. Hold on. So it fits in, it's like 10 inches long and 8 inches wide. So maybe 4 inches, 8 inches high, so 4 inches wide, so it fits in my backpack. That's crazy. So you take it to work with you every day? That's actually really cool. That's neat. That's very ingenious. You built computers? Impressive. I have no idea how to do that. So that is incredibly impressive. Someday I will get myself a pre-built PC that's like well built versus like just, you know, me just buying something from like Best Buy, but we're not there quite yet. So I gotta wait till I have enough money to do that. But my plans are to eventually upgrade my PC to be a better PC. One of these has like, yeah, this has kanji on it, but I don't know if it has other swatches. Which one do I prefer? No, I like the other one. It stood out a little bit more. There we go. Cool. That's probably something official, right? Yeah, that looks good. I like that. I like that. You order the parts and they kind of all just plug into each other. The only tricky part is finding all the right parts that like each other, but Reddit has subreddits that'll help. Yeah, someday I do actually plan on building my own. So my plans are like, post this one, I want to buy like a pre-built and then like have someone build one for me that's a gaming PC. And then eventually my dream is to build my own and to like make it super cute. Like nowadays people have like Sakura themed PCs or Totoro themed PCs. Like I would love to like fully customize a PC for myself and make it crazy cute and also crazy buff and be able to replace the graphics cards and stuff whenever I need to. That's a dream of mine someday. So the lanterns are awesome. Thank you. I think this room might be done actually. I am actually worried that both layers of lanterns is too much. I was going for more minimalistic, but I think it's fine. I honestly think this room is fine. I think it's a bop. I think we're done here, which is good because I actually need to hurry it up because it's already 9 o'clock. Okay, here. Oh no, wait. Nothing's afoot. I have to take a picture first. Hold on. Photo time. Take photograph. Let me move into the room so that I can move the camera with me. And then we go poof, poof, poof. Actually, I can just take a shot straight down maybe. I feel like that's kind of a good... I don't have many like just straight down the way shots. Stunning. I think that's great. Okay, cool. I'm done. Leilani, I am finished. Yep. I kind of love it. I'm still new in the decorating department and still learning to decorate. I think I'm doing a really good job. It's making me happy. So Totoro is number one. I love Totoro so much. I think enough. 200 tickets. I should be able to do one more room. I think that's like, and then there's obviously like the suite, but we'll do that maybe later. So, there should be another one, right? Yes. Good. One more. Room 8. Final one. Luxury room or antique. Let's go luxury. I love that vibe. That's exciting. Luxury. Luxury. Oh, beautiful. I did make, this is memories from the Happy Home DLC, but one of the Happy Home DLCs is you have one of the villagers asks you for a toilet room. Like he specifically wants a bathroom. And so I did make him a luxury bathroom. Like gold toilet, like gilded everything. I went way too hard on that. That was good times. Good times, good vibes. Ooh, look at this. I don't know if I'm loving the floor. But I guess if we have rugs, that will help, maybe. Oh, nope, I need this. I always forget to go into, like, decorating mode. This, I guess my only problem with the marble, it does feel a little bit impersonal. That's my, like, only complaint about it. We could put the rug in the middle of the room, I guess. I don't know if I'm loving this floor. I may change it. Like, these are just suggestions. You can always go through and, like, do your own flooring. I'm not loving that these guys don't have windows anyway. Some of the, luxury. Some of the, we have a dark brown ironwood parquet flooring. We have, some of the rooms, or some of the wallpaper doesn't use windows. So I think that's what we're dealing with right now, is this one doesn't use windows. So here, I can't freaking see anything. Hold on. Oh my God, wrong one. Good to know that building a PC isn't that hard. I have been told that it's technically not terrible. So good to know that it's not as hard as I think it's. I think I like that dark one. I think we'll stick with the dark parquet flooring. I wish we had like a... I don't know what words I'm trying to say. I wish we had like a, ooh, look at that marble kitchen island. Oh my God. Stunning. Marble vanity. Oh, I'm going to use everything in here. I always go through and like pop out the stuff that I know I'm going to want. This is a bop. Okay, hold on. We have to like get the vision here. Let me do the bed in the corner. Not you. I've screwed myself slightly. We'll do the bed in the corner. Nope. I want to turn the rug. The rug is upside down. Thank you. We're going to maybe put the... We have to get the vision. We're going to put the marble fireplace over here and make ourselves a, like a seating area. A fine and fancy seating area. We'll probably put the kitchen in the corner. Oh, I love the, I'm loving the vanity, but I don't know if it's too big and maybe not fitting the vision. So we're going to have to find out. Oh my God, stop moving the rug. Please. Please stop moving the rug. Ah! Please stop moving the rug. There we go. Okay. Oh my God. I have slightly played myself. There's too much in this room. I have to scooch everything. Can I fit you over here? Thank you. Okay, you go over here in front of the fireplace. Maybe I'll put this over here somewhere. This can go next to the bed. From my understanding, the dream is having two PCs. One that streams has a capture card that captures the gameplay from the other PC that's the gaming PC. Yes, that is a very common thing, especially for streamers specifically. Oh, now how am I supposed to use this countertop? I love it. Is it supposed to be in like the middle of the room? And you put like the chairs behind it. I suppose, is it giving poor? Yes. I could expand the room to make more room for all of this. But I am trying to give... I think we might have to do away with that. I'm so sorry. I just don't think it's fitting the energy. I do have a couple of like modular kitchen things I can do. So I might do that. I'm trying to give the vision. Oh, I do love the Lily record player. I'm trying to give the vision of being rich, essentially. Or sorry, the vision of having these like themed rooms. Specifically, but like it's supposed to be like this is a hotel, right? So like you're like at a hotel having the experience, TM. I don't know a way to do this without making it feel poor. Hold on. Yeah, no, a lot of VTubers do that, where they have the multi setup, because VTubing is really hard on your PC. Like genuinely it is. So they'll have the VTuber software running on one PC and the game running on the other and doing a multi-stream setup. That is the best way, especially whenever you're using Live 2D, which is way more graphically intensive than what my software is. I'm just using Vroid models and VTube Studio, where I think using Live 2D models are way harder on the computer. So 100% you're right, basically. Basically, I'm saying a lot of words to say that you're correct. So that is the dream. Maybe someday. I do have, yes. What is giving the bougiest? So I can look at the ranch kitchens different. Color swatches. All the computers, just every computer, all of them at the same time. There's that. Or we could go this modular kitchen, which I recently got. The modular kitchen feels a little bit more. That. Sorry, I was yelling at the computer, not you guys. I actually just bought this myself. I spent all of my money on it, and I regret absolutely nothing. Another problem with having a kitchen, though, is we don't really have, like, a table. I don't know if I could fit a table in here. You know? It's a little bit tight as it is. I could move the couch up, and I do understand that. I might just have to. That might just be just a have to sort of situation. That's a side table. That's like a console table. I don't know if that's like eating vibes. I suppose where there's a will, there's a way. Right? Or is that wrong? Not even a single letter? A single wait. What are we referencing? I sense I missed something. Totally fine. I was spacing out trying to... You said no regrets. You're saying not even regretting a single letter? That's fair. No, I don't regret anything. Buying this, I don't regret anything because I'm gonna put it in my house. It's gonna go in my, like... There's a movie. Oh. Yeah, that's a pop culture reference that I'm missing. And he has that as a tattoo. Oh, no regrets. Yes. Yeah, okay. I think I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. No, you have to understand, my experience growing up, not you. Okay, fine. My experience growing up of movies was very sheltered in a lot of ways. So sometimes I do not always get pop culture references. It depends. I actually get modern pop culture references better than I get old ones. Just because my parents were very Christian growing up. So I didn't always, can I put something in this? I think I can. I sure hope I can. And by sure hope I can, I mean they better let me put something in that. Otherwise, I'm going to be slightly salty. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Where am I going to put you? I don't know. Here, you don't need to use that. We're just going to put this now. Oh, it's fun, but I don't have room for it. If I put it here, it's blocking the sink. I really should make these rooms bigger. I have the ability to do so, to like expand the room. I just don't want to. I like the idea of making this feel very, like, insular. Like, these are just themed hotel rooms. Like, when you go to Disney and they have, like, themed hotel rooms. I like that energy. I think that's fun. So, I wish this wasn't a floor item. If this could go up on here, that would be, like, the ideal. But it can't, so... Sad face. Wait, I could put it there. No, putting that next to the oven feels like it's asking for trouble. I don't want to catch the grass on fire. You know what? We are going to use this table, and it's going to be weird, and I don't care. I don't even care. Bite me. Let's come over and bite me. Oh, this is where I can use the chair, maybe. Kind of. You know what? It is what it is. Ah. Okay. Nope. That shifted. It's supposed to be here, I think. Well, actually, is this a better place for it? Maybe this is the better place for that rug all along. Okay. No, maybe it's supposed to be more in the middle. No, I actually like it better that way. Okay, good. That good. I like it that way. Okay. We're blazing through these, but that's good because I need to. So, yes, I am also excited for Parcel Sim. I think Parcel Sim is going to be an incredible experience. I miss playing sim games, so I think this will be wonderful for the vibes. Oh, yes. Give me a painting. I wanted that to go on the wall. Please. Por favor. Thank you very much. You can go on the wall, right? Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, give me a painting of fancy rich people doing shenanigans. That's excellent. Perfect even. It is very large. I didn't expect it to be quite that big. Very large. And Brian. Okay, doing that maybe over the bed is actually like cursed behavior. Let's maybe move that somewhere where it makes like mildly to moderately more sense. Very large. And Brian. This room is very fancy. That is what I am aiming for. I want it to be as fancy as possible. I want it to scream like some obnoxious rich person stays here. And I think so far I am accomplishing that vibe. I do, of course, we do need the silk drapery. This is like incredibly important. Yes, of course. Should they be like green though? Or blue? Okay, why is the purple so pretty? I didn't know that this came in that color. That would be super cute in like a girl's room or like a dreamy themed room. Money is green. That's true, but remember, rich people, they don't want to look like they're rich. They want to look like they're like poor because it's like gauche to actually look rich. So they tend to pick like navy blues or blacks. And blue does go with gold well, although let me try the green. I wish the green was like a darker. Oh yeah, that's too bright green. I wish the green was like a darker green. It's like kind of like, I need like that good like moss green that everyone's using, the millennials are all using nowadays. That's what I really need, but. Okay, I'm gonna put these over here. Just hang up some jeans. Have you seen, there's a lot of like rich brands and companies now that make jeans pre-distressed. I mean, like, I know that's a thing, but they make them look like they're like literally like full of holes. Actually, we're gonna get rid of these because I feel like this is ruining the vibe. They don't just look distressed. They look like they're like actually chewed up by a dog. Like they look really terrible, and it's because they're trying to like make them look like aesthetic. Rich people don't want to be reminded that they're rich. They want them to pretend that they're poor on purpose because it's an aesthetic. Rich people don't need noses. Okay, what do I want to do next? I want to put something in that display case, but I don't know what. I want to put something fancy in that display case, but I'm not sure what it is that I want to put in there. I want to put like a golden piggy bank or something. I did recently get that added to my... I did have a golden piggy bank added to my, it's a regular piggy bank. I haven't crafted it. I did get the crafting recipe for a golden one, but I don't know if it's going to show up in the list. There's dolls. My cat has come downstairs to complain because she's hungry. Incredibly relatable. I guess we'll just put the regular... Oh, we can do the golden swatch of it, can't we? That's what it is. Never mind. We could do the floral one, though. That looks like an heirloom of some description, maybe. I do like the idea of having a piggy bank in there, considering that it's supposed to be like rich people. I think that's kind of fun. So I might do that. We'll do a floral piggy bank in there. It's an antique, handmade from the 15th century. Okay, and I need to put something on here, I think. And I think this room's mostly done. I've kind of blazed through it a little bit. Meow, meow. Yeah, I need to put something. I like the lilies, but I don't want to use them twice. So I need to put something on the fireplace. The framed photo could be something if we did like a painting. Or so, do I have a fancy pattern maybe? No, these are not fancy enough. No, these are definitely not fancy enough. But we could do like that, like the mountain photo, like it's art. And then I'm just gonna troll through here and see if we have anything. We could do like a bonsai, maybe. Although I don't know how fancy that is. We could do this rattan towel basket. That's fancy. I already have a record player, so I feel like a phonograph. Doing 2 phonographs in the same spot is kind of insane. So maybe not that. An old antique map, perhaps, to lead you to the treasure. I'm not mad at that. I don't know about the painting or like that. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I do want to try, what was it? I want to try the bonsai and see if maybe, is that, no. It's not giving fancy. Bonsai are fancy. They're incredibly expensive, but we're going for European fancy here. No, I think the picture's fine actually. Okay, double fancy. The map to lead you to buried treasure, of course. And then I just feel like I need something else on the wall. We could do a wall-mounted candle. Let's give an Ebenezer Scrooge vibes. Sure, we'll do a wall-mounted candle above the fireplace because that makes sense. Anything else in here that's screaming fancy? I'm so fancy. You don't even know. I'm in the fast lane from LA to Tokyo. I mean, this art, the still life feels fine, honestly. It kind of feels thematic a little bit. I don't like the frame, though, actually. I'm so fancy. Can't touch this girl. Oh. It's fine. I don't have a ton of options, frankly, so I'm kind of just rolling with what I have. I feel like doing one more thing next to the door would be neat, but I don't know if I can find anything that kind of gives what I'm looking for. Yeah, these all feel too homey. Oh, yes, let's do a silver plaque. Let's do a plaque and some... Oh, they're very big, actually. I don't know if they're going to fit. Let's do some plaques, like there's some, like, fancy awards that somebody's won. Perfect. Perfect. Your alma mater, or whatever. Regalia. Wonderful. They love winning things. Exactly, exactly. You can feel like you've accomplished things and received awards. Is it a little busy? Yeah, but I can live with that. It's a tiny hotel room, so like... I know, Bubba's. I'm almost done. Are you mad at me? I don't know where she is. My tummy's rumbling. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I think I'm done. I think this is good. Cool. We did it. Hey, guys, we did it. We did it. Hooray. Oh, we did it. We did it. Da-na-da-na-da-na-da-na. Here, we'll come in here. I'm going to take the photograph. I'm trying to figure out what angle I want to do this at. We're going to poof us so we can't be seen. The vanity is harshing the vibe a little bit, but I think this is good enough. Fancy room for fancy people. Amazing. Here. All done. I am finished. Perfect. I'd stay there. Thank you. Honestly, I would too. I've been trying to design rooms that like I would have fun. I love themed stuff though. I'm such a like theme park girly. Like I love when things are themed. I eat it up. I think it's a blast. 200 tickets. Okay, so we're basically done with the hotel except for doing the suite. I don't think we could do that like now. Obviously, also stream's over anyway. Yeah, all the guest rooms are complete. Yeah. So next time we play Animal Crossing, we can come do the suite. Let me see. So we have more stuff now, I think, because we finished all the rooms. I don't know if it's unlocked anything extra. I just want to check and see what they have. Allegedly, it's supposed to give us more stuff, but I don't know if it will or not. Never mind. That's it. That's all they got. Okay, never mind. Okie dokie. Well, we have a ton of tickets, so if we ever want to buy some of that, like, furniture and stuff. I do actually already own one of the cat plushes. I am already on top of it. I have it. It's back at my house. So, it is very cute. They don't have a tuxedo cat, though, and that's made a lot of people mad, including me, because I love tuxies, and my cat is a tuxedo. So, anyway. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm gonna go eat some dinner now because I still have to work 2 more days. Ugh. I'm so overworked this week already. I'm already so done. I'm like, I just need the weekend to be here already. But yeah, we got our thing started, our hedge maze. We got our 2 hotel rooms done, and we talked to Celeste. So I would say this is a pretty productive night. So Wednesday completed. Wednesday has been completed. Yes. No, dinner tonight is walking tacos again. We had what did we eat last night? Oh, we had chicken ciabatta rolls last night, where we do like ciabatta rolls, chicken, like breaded chicken. We do mozzarella cheese with some marinara sauce, and then we do I do a couple lettuce leaves on top to give me some crunch. They're way better than they sound. So they're very good. So but tonight, so walking tacos again. Then we have the chicken ciabatta rolls tomorrow, and then Friday's fast food. So that's kind of the vibe. Are we like, yes, 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 I have to remember to play tomorrow so I can get the stars. I figured if Celeste was here, it meant that there would be wishing stars, and there is. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to sit and eat dinner and do this like all dinner so I can get a bunch of stars. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm excited. Anyway, I can get some Pisces fragments, and Celeste just gave me a Pisces crafting recipe. So where is it? I'm tripping. It's here. So we can make this now. That would be so much fun to make one of these Pisces lamps. Are you kidding me? Incredible. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, thank you all. I love you all. We will come back to Animal Crossing. I am having a ton of fun playing it, so we're not going to abandon it completely. But we're just gonna take a break for now. I'm probably gonna do some like building on my own a little bit off stream. Just because sometimes I get kind of shy about building on stream because I get kind of overwhelmed. So I'll probably work on this a little bit off stream. We might check in back in like a few weeks, a month or something like that, and kind of see where we're at. And maybe do a little bit more building together. I don't know. I've got some ideas on stuff to work on stream. So we have some things we can do together as we slowly build out the island. So very exciting. I'm having a good time with that. So anyway, I love you all. I'm going to go get some dinner. Big announcement next week. Next week, we're doing my spring changeover. So I will have a spring overlay. I will have a spring outfit. So look forward to that on Monday. Hopefully I will have all of that done over the weekend. I started work on it today. So I'm going to do my spring changeover, my spring theming. So it's going to be a ton of fun. Next week, we'll be back on Monday with more Cult of the Lamb. We're still working through Woolhaven, having an absolute blast with Woolhaven. So we'll be doing that. And then next Wednesday, we will be officially starting Parcel Simulator. I already have it downloaded. I'm so excited. So I'm looking forward to it. So it's gonna be so much fun. So I love you all. As always, if you're missing the streams, you'd like to catch up, I have a re-uploads channel on YouTube for the old videos, like the old streams. And then the more current ones, I have been keeping them up on the main channel under the live tab on YouTube, where I've been streaming them on YouTube. So if you want to go back and watch and catch up on any of those are there for you if you desire them. Also, thank you, Panda, for already putting the Discord link in chat. If you want to join our Discord, we yap about work, food. We voted about what game we're playing recently. So if you want to check that out, that is there for you as well. Also, just as a reminder, I do post my stream schedule on Monday. I post it on Twitch and Instagram as a story post. And then Discord is a longer post where I talk more about the game and stuff. We play at the same times every week, but I let you guys know what we are playing. And on Discord, I tell you what we're doing in the game, so you know what to look forward to. So anyway, I love you all. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. Bye Lunch, bye Panda, bye Silver. I know that Goya stopped by earlier. Goya and baby girl Fran, thank you guys so much for raiding. I really appreciate it. And then we're gonna find someone to raid really fast before we head out. Let's see who is up tonight. Siren, we haven't raided her in forever. She's not always live when we're live, so we haven't raided Siren in a million years. She's playing Arc Raiders, it looks like. So Siren's another VTuber. I love her to death. She's great. So we're gonna go raid her. So I love you all. I will see you guys on Monday, and we are raiding now.
Gotta make that money make first. Hi, Amy. Got it.